Hey everyone, I do not look the best today, so just ignore everything. I wanted to speak to you guys today about high functioning depression. I've had depression for about, let's say, 7 years, probably more, and over time, I feel like I've gotten to a place where it's so much better than before, but then I always feel this like low mood, this persistent low mood that is mixed with like anhedonia, which is like that little pleasure in doing things that I would otherwise enjoy. And so it's like low mood, anhedonia, burnout as well. And I have struggled with this for a long time. And, people say, oh, why don't you just meditate and exercise and do this and do that? And I've done all those things. I tried to do it. And then I start out well. And then I sort of like go into, like, get back into the same state again. And it's like, oh, it's just frustrating. Obviously I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to like maintain a good, I guess, balance of life and everything. But it's something that's really hard to admit, because I think people, when they think of, I think now anyways, people are more knowledgeable, but a lot of people still think, oh, when you're depressed, you might struggle to get out of bed and things like that, which is the case for some people. But some of us, even if we are able to go to work and able to hold down a job and able to do all these different things, it can show up differently. So how it shows up for me is I struggle with seeing my friends. Even if my friends live down the road, I will struggle to make plans with them, or I'll cancel plans easily because like my mood sort of just, it just shifts. Another thing as well that I do is I tend to just basically after work I'll just go home. I won't want to go to social events. I don't really like being around a lot of people, things like that. And it's just interesting because a lot of people see me. Some people think I'm like this confident person, this person that has never felt depressed in my life, but honestly that is far from the truth. And I think I started to realize over the years that, because I thought that this would go away, I still have hope that, I'll reach a point where I'm not depressed. But honestly, from my experience and from the years that I've had it, I think it only, I just don't know if it gets better. Sorry, if it goes away. I think that it can get better as you maybe develop new skills to cope. But I can't say for sure that this is something that would like it will go all of a sudden. I also actually have autism, level 1 autism, which is like high functioning. I don't like to use the word high functioning, but high masking autism. And all my life anyways, I've always felt different. I've always had problems just understanding how everyone works, why people do things the way they do. I've always had to like try to assimilate into places because I've never actually felt like I was natural fit. And I guess even part of this channel, why I've named it Unspoken Things, is because I want to try and talk about all my struggles here. I want this to be like a personal diary of my issues and what I'm currently dealing with, and just a shared mental health space for everyone to express themselves, for everyone to feel like they have a home base that they can share ideas about mental health, talk about mental health. And I told myself today, trust me, I did not want to get up and even sit here and do this video. And I told myself today that I'm gonna get up and I'm going to try my best. Even if I feel low, even if I feel, not in a good mood, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna try and do something. I'm gonna try and make a video and hope that it comes out great or whatever. Even if I don't edit the video and make all these different changes, at least I've made an effort to do something. And so many people might look at me and they're like, oh, but maybe you should have put some makeup or presented yourself more better. But honestly, this is why I'm here, to show the reality of people who struggle with depression, that we don't, sometimes we struggle with that. And when it comes to like basic hygiene and stuff, yeah, that's fine for me. But I don't really like putting on makeup just generally. But even when it comes to like clothes and things, like it just feels like too much for me. It just feels like I have to put on these nice fancy clothes and like I'm just not into that. Whereas before I was, but now I don't even have the energy, I don't have the capacity. And this is also coupled up with burnout as well. I have felt burnt out for the longest time, probably since like 2018. Following when I finished my college and then got into uni that same September 2018. And since then I've just been burnt out. There's a lot of things going on with me, and I'm trying to use this space as a way to work on myself, use this space as a way to support other people, and hopefully what I say resonates with you. And this space is a space that we can have shared conversations about everything that's happening. Oh my God, I'm aware that I'm not looking at the camera properly, but I just want a space where I can just express that. And if I'm not okay, then I can show that, So yeah, let me know in the comments, your experiences with low mood, your experiences with high functioning depression. I hope that this helped to an extent. Thank you.